it's Meemaw here again, and I'm back with my very good friend Buntucky Bear. And isn't it great to have friends? Why, Buntucky Bear had some friends over this weekend, and they had a great time. I don't know about you though, Buntucky. I'm a little worn out from all of it. That was a lot of running and jumping and playing. Whew. I ain't as young as I used to be. But that's okay. We're still here. And we're here to read another great story. And today's story is called The Great Sheep Shenanigans. You sure know a lot about shenanigans, don't you, Buntucky? He does. But let's get right to the book.
The Great Sheep Shenanigans by Peter Bentley and May Matsuoka. A lamb for my supper will taste mighty fine, thought a wily old wolf by the name of Lupine, as he sneakily, slyly snuck up on the flock. But it wasn't the sheep that were in for a shock. He chuckled, "How stunningly cunning I am," as he slunk through the hedge and met Rambo the Ram. "Scram!" bellowed Rambo. "Vamoose! Steer clear! Wolves are not welcome! Buzz off! Out of here!" "What I need," grumbled Lou, "is a sheepy disguise to give those dumb muttons a nasty surprise." So he wrapped himself up in a fluffy white gown that belonged to Ma Watson, the best shot in town. He lay on the road to get covered in gunk. "Bah!" laughed the sheep. "It's an overgrown skunk." At the fair, Lou saw folks eating floss on a stick. A fleece out of floss? What a fabulous trick! He flicked on the switch, and at first it was fun. But faster and faster and faster he spun. He looked in the mirror and felt his heart sink. He ended up dizzy and sticky and pink. Lou found a thicket of blossoming trees. Down came the blossom, and down came the bees. "I know," sputtered Lou. "I've a brilliant plan. It's time for a trip to Red Riding Hood's gran." "Hello, Granny dearest. It's me, Little Red." "My word, what a big ball of wool," Granny said. Lou dropped his hood and declared, "All the better for you to get cracking and knit me a sweater. And if it's not done by the time I get back, I'm just in the mood for a grand flavored snack." The very next day, Lou returned for a fittin', and he had to admit, Gran was dandy at knittin'. He chuckled, "How smashingly dashin' I am. Tonight I'll be scoffin' a tasty young lamb." But Gran thought, "He'll pay me for knitting that woolly. I'll play my own trick on that nasty big bully." When Lou wasn't looking, she grabbed a loose thread and tied it at once to the end of her bed. As he slipped through the hedgerow, some youth standing near looked up at old Lou and said, "Mornin', my dear. Can you check out our lambs? They're behind that big tree." "No problem," said Lou. "You can leave them to me." "I fooled them," thought Lou. "What a genius I am. Now shall I have cutlets, or roast leg of lamb, or chops and mint sauce, or even lamb stew, or burgers, moussaka, or lamb vindaloo?" He hungrily hurried as far as the tree and peered all around, but no lambs could he see. "They must be here somewhere. They can't have gone far. Come out, little lambkins." wherever you are. And then he heard footsteps. Aha, here's a lamb. So Lou looked around and saw Rambo the Ram. He aimed his big horns at the wolf's derriere and sent him skedaddling up in the air. Ouch, my behind! And landed kersplat in a big pile of poo. I think that's the last of the wolf and his wiles, laughed Rambo. From now on, we'll smell him for miles.
Well, my goodness, that Lupin the Wolf was a sneaky, slippery stinker, wasn't he? Stinker, yeah, in the end, he sure turned out to be a stinker. P.U. Did you see something? I thought I heard something. Must have just been my imagination. Although something does kind of stink in here. I wonder what that is. Well, I guess we'll never know, unless it was you, Buntucky. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Doobie 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 Buntucky Bear. Doobie doobie doobie